They're screaming not, well, partially because they love you, but a lot of the screams are coming because they're in agony.
Yeah.
Because
They're screaming for you, man.
No.
For you.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, but look at all the Moffatts signs and pictures. Look. That's beautiful. Now, you gotta be flattered by that.
We don't take it for granted. I mean, to have these fans come out here and support us is a great thing. It's great.
Okay, can you all hear? Okay, just please take a step back because I don't want to see anybody hurt, okay? Okay. yeah, like that worked. Okay, now you are in town tonight because it's a show at the Molson Amphitheater in Toronto. We're going to give you the rest of the Canadian dates in a moment, but people, when I go to shows, and I go to a lot of shows, I meet people and they come up to me and say, can you get me backstage? And I try and explain to them, it's not that fun. I don't know, can you sort of shatter a few myths about backstage, especially at a Moffatts show? What goes on?
It's not an incredible thing backstage. I mean, you're getting pushed around because everyone's trying to get somewhere. There's a lot of people back there, you know, like our management. We got friends back there, so it's really, there's no point of being backstage.
And when we're backstage, we're just in a dressing room psyching up for the show. Or after the show, it's just interviews.
It's very difficult if you're going to see us backstage because we're never there. I mean, we're always in our dressing room, but if you go out front, it's cooler because then you see the whole show, you know, you see the whole light show and everything. So I'd advise everybody to go and see the show, you know.
Now, Kiss backstage apparently was really decadent. What you could imagine apparently did happen. They had a hot tub backstage and stuff. Certain bands do that. That's what the Moffatts are not about, though. There's no hot tub backstage, is there?
No, there's not. We have showers, so we can take a shower after the
We only
show.
have green M&Ms. Was that something we said?
I think they like the showers. You like the showers? Okay, now, and people throw stuff when you're on stage.
Yeah.
A lot of flowers, teddy bears. What kind of weird things do people toss up at you?
We've gotten several weird things, you know. I mean, you can't toss up a go-kart on stage, but we've gotten
Say it
those
again,
things.
what?
A go-kart? We got a go-kart once. I don't know if we told you.
Not on stage.
No, it wasn't tossed up on stage.
Okay.
But they throw up weird things, you know. They throw up clothing items. We won't get into that, but that's, you know, they throw it up, you know, several of those.
Like undergarments?
Yes.
Yeah.
I imagine they're not that big, though. They're kind of like little miniature undergarments.
It'd be surprising.
Really? Maybe like the mothers and some of the ants are throwing stuff up too.
Hey, you never know.
Okay, I'm gonna take a phone call right now, actually, because there's a lot of people and a lot of people want to know stuff. Hello, caller. Can you hear?
Hello?
Hi, how you doing?
Hello.
Good?
What's your
going?
name?
Joey.
Joey, how's it going?
Joey, do you have a
Good.
question for the Moffatts?
Yeah, I was wondering what you guys like about on being on tour.
Being on tour? Well, we get to see a lot of things. We get to go on stage, hear the crowd scream. That's probably the best thing for me. I mean,
Just the vibe of being on the road. I mean, it's like an adrenaline rush. You know, you're working long hours, you're having a good time, you're meeting a lot of people. It's just the vibe of it all.
Joey, you happy with
Can I ask
that?
your question?
Oh, yeah?
And thank you, Joey.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
You know, and plus I've heard even when you're sick or if you're not feeling that great, as soon as you hit the stage, a lot of bands, it just goes away.
Exactly. You don't even think about it because you're thinking about the music.
Okay. Now this is the I think it should be called Chapter 2.
Yeah, I
This
mean,
one.
we went
This-
into the studio. Actually, we were actually here in Toronto when we decided that we wanted Glenn Ballard to maybe participate in the album. And so we went back into the studio. We did 4 new songs, which is Rain in My Mind, Misery, Until You Love Me, which is our current single,
And Written on My
Heart. And those 4 songs are completely different from the rest of the album. But since we had all the other songs remixed, they kind of sort of blend in.
We also have an extra hidden track on that album too.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
So if you went out to buy this album last year, it's the same title as the one in stores now,
Yeah.
but it's almost a different record.
Exactly. Yeah.
Why is that? Because this is sort of for the U.S. release?
US.
and
This is U.S. version, but we decided if we're going to go with it in the U.S., there's so many countries in Europe and Asia that are expecting something new from us. Why don't we just give them something, you know, something new? Plus, we want to be in the same place all over the world. I mean, we wanted to have the album out in Canada and America.
We,
So
you know, it was kind of strange for us because in a lot of parts of the world, we would have six singles in one part. You know, this is our 4th single in Canada, then we would have 2 in some other places. So really, we weren't, you know, even close to having the same single in any country. So we wanted to release Until You Love Me everywhere around the world at the same time. So that's pretty much why we did that.
So for anybody who went out and bought this when it first came out, like last year, how long do they have to wait until there's actually maybe a Chapter 2, like a proper new record?
Pretty cool because hopefully in September of 2001 we have a new album coming out. But the cool thing about that is it's not going to be just an album. It's going to be a soundtrack for a movie, a Moffat movie. So that's going to be pretty cool. We're actually in the process of working on that.
Okay, well, we will talk a little bit more about the Moffatts movie, and I have some questions about that, actually.
All right, cool.
Because you're going to be movie stars real soon. Real soon. So right now, this is Until You Love Me, but don't go away, because still more Moffatts coming up after the Moffatts video. Hang in there.